now there are around 300 unsolved human remains cases here in Michigan. Using 3D facial reconstruction can be the key to finding answers. Sarah Krebs is not only a detective sergeant with Michigan State Police, she's also an artist with a talent that allows her to bring new life to unsolved cases.
Facial reconstruction is used when we have unidentified remains that we need to get an image out to the public of what that person looked like in life.
It's a tool that can help investigators make a match and bring answers to a family in search of a loved one. Forensic artists like Krebs have training in skull reconstruction. They work hand in hand with anthropologists. She says there are a lot of things a person's skull can tell them.
We can usually assess the age of the individual, the ancestry or race of the individual, the gender or sex. A lot of times the teeth are very telling as to whether or not they had a dental plan. Sometimes you can tell diseases, malnourishment.
One of the first things Krebs does in 3D facial reconstruction is attach tissue depth markers to the skull.
Really, they're just used by the artist to determine kind of how the landscape of the face is going to fit on top of that skull.
A picture of the skull is taken and then the clay is added. A 3D model can take anywhere from a few days to weeks to create. In 2009, skeletal remains were found in Monroe County. They were unidentified for almost a year. Krebs did this 3D facial reconstruction. She says some Canadian coins had also been found in his pocket.
I actually found this picture on a missing persons website. And as soon as I saw it, I knew that this was my guy. Ended up going to Mississauga, Ontario, and we identified him positively by his dental records.
In this case, the remains had been mummified since the man had been embalmed and found in an abandoned funeral home. Krebs' work led to a positive ID.
He was identified after we aired him on the nightly news, and he was identified as Jimmy Adams.
In some cases, other remains are found, and those mysteries may be solved by DNA, dental records, or fingerprints. But when that's not possible, providing the public with a recognizable face can make all the difference.
It's pretty incredible to be able to be the one that made a connection between an unsolved, maybe homicide case and that family finding their missing loved one.
Krebs says it's important for family members of people who've been missing for a long time to have their own DNA on file because investigators can match human remains with another family member's DNA in a national database. I'm Anu Prakash, 7 Action News.